So I just got a notification from Sword Engine, the crowdfunding website created by Howard Marks. Yeah, you don't know who that is, do you? Me either, but at least having O'Leary has something to do with it. Anyway, I've seen this company, which I will not name, but it's a company working on flying vehicle technology. Yep, that's ripped straight out of Isaac Asimov's ass. It's listed on there that anyone can invest in. Now, at first glance, this is cool, right? Everyone can live out their Jetsons or Back to the Future fantasy. Even though, in my opinion, the world is turning more Blade Runner, which, if you take a good look at it, it's probably more accurate. But at first glance, it seems really cool. Flying cars. Hell yeah. I mean, about time, right? Well, when I was going over their advertisement of the company, I didn't see not one mention for the potential of 9/11 Part 2 to happen. The sequel we're all waiting for. Honestly, flying cars might be the biggest pile of shit, and I seriously question why this business is even getting funded. Mind you, we are talking about the average everyday Joe just having a flying car. This probably isn't a good idea considering the shitstorm and the amount of human error that already exists in the streets now, on ground. Just imagine chilling one day and a big ass turbine comes crashing into your living room, killing the kids you probably didn't even want to have thanks to the abortion ban. Real talk though, that would be such a tragedy. Like, just imagine having to go through the financial ruin that is getting a new house and a new car and all that shit. Yeah, fuck the funeral and the kids, that's out the window. But just imagine the potential for so many more 9/11s to happen thanks to the fucked up people that just, exist. Including myself, apparently, from that last joke. God damn, I'm on fire. Like, how are they going to prevent someone from just suicide bombing? We can barely get the technology for fucking self-driving, and the Muskrat himself keeps promising it year after year without any delivery. Like, damn, Elon, you're becoming a billionaire who requires self-driving. Speaking of the Musky man, I'm super glad he isn't pitching this idea, otherwise the little embryos that is his cult following will be all over this shit. Like, I swear, his fan base is the embodiment of being a baby. Because, babies are typically dumb, have short attention spans, can easily be manipulated, and are more susceptible to believing anything they hear without performing any type of critical thinking. Yeah, sound familiar? Anyway, back to the idea of flying cars. It's one of those things you really have to nail down before we even attempt it. Like, I see why we want flying cars. It's probably to get to point A to point B faster, obviously. But can the average person seriously handle aerial traffic? We can barely handle terror traffic. Plus, don't people need specialized training for aerospace, like pilots? I mean, shit, if we are just going to have a flying car, then perhaps we should take away all the serious requirements for becoming a Boeing pilot and have a minority group only sit at the back of the plane. Again, it's not familiar. I feel like humanity loves to jump the gun and move on to step 9 when we have step 3 problems still. How about we solve the issues we face now while we are still on the ground, and then maybe we can advance to commercial aerospace travel. Not to mention the amount of new laws and they'll have to be created and the new systems. And from their pitch, they are expecting to ship out the first 6 units ready to buy by 2024. As if that isn't some Muskrat optimism horse shit. However, I am excited to see the development of flying cars and the new ideas that can be created once things is actually safe, rather than anything close to what we have now. But, just in the air, which is my argument for why I don't think we're ready for it yet. But who am I? I'm just a guy sharing his thoughts carefree on the internet that you just spent 3 minutes listening to. Why not invest another 30 seconds by hitting the like button and subscribing? Trust me, you'll see your return skyrocket. Fuck the moon, we're going to Alpha Centauri!